Peace, family, peace. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to stop in really quick because I just want to, first of all, let you guys know that I am still here. I'm still alive and well. Praise be to the Creator. I've been through the gauntlet, y'all. These last couple of weeks have been emotionally taxing on me. I have been doing a tremendous amount of reflecting and just discarding and letting go things that are not serving me, that are no longer serving me, which is what we should all be doing, you know, on a constant. So listen, for my sisters, I got a little something on the end for my brothers too, but this is for my sisters first and foremost. Sisters, y'all gotta stop doing shit from a place of appeasement. Throwing threesomes to these men just to keep them at bay. These are activities that you normally wouldn't consider, but you're now doing them. You know, you're having threesomes, you're doing all kinds of crazy things for this man because you're wanting to make him happy. Now, I love to cater to my man. That is something that's deeply rooted in me, to cater and to serve my man. That's just, those are just things that were instilled in me from a young woman. But there's lines to it. I'm not catering to a king that's not deserving of it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, it washes itself. Sisters, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop throwing threesomes at these men. It's confusing to them because honestly, the threesome comes after you guys have had a conversation about him wanting to be with someone else, about, you know, maybe he's mentioned that, he wants to date openly. Maybe he said that he wants to entertain some other ideas, and so you've concocted up this thing where you're like, okay, well, if I allow him to bring a woman home, or if I come across a woman that, you know, I'm attracted to, now I can incorporate, I can just incorporate that woman and still keep my man happy and keep him here. And what I'm trying to, tell everybody is, y'all got to stop doing that. Like, especially sisters, y'all have to stop doing that. Because it's confusing as fuck. You got this man thinking that you're ready to go to distance, and you're really not about that life. You don't want to go to distance. You're really, you don't like sprinkles on your cupcakes, but you're willing to sprinkle a little bit on there because, he likes sprinkles. That shit's only going to work for so long, because now you salty as hell because you got to eat these few little sprinkles on your donut or cupcake or whatever. And you don't really want it. But, he wants more. He's like, hey, next time I want you to put more on there. That's what ends up happening. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, sisters. Listen. And I'm not saying that this is what's always happening. I know I have some sisters that truly want to be in total servitude to their man. And that's just part of it. But I'm asking you, sisters, to really think about what you're doing before you sign all the way off on it. Because, like I said, you could find yourself in a situation where you've given into this situation with this other woman and your man, and now he's thirsty. Now he's got that taste in his mouth, and he wants more. Except now he doesn't want her to go away because he's connected with this woman on a whole nother level. He wants her to stay. He wants you to stay, and he wants her to stay. Now what? You feel me? So, like, sisters, I need y'all to not be doing that. I need y'all to stand firm. If you truly are not with the shits, and it's not, not like my mama says, it's not your cup of tea, then stop sipping on that motherfucker. Like, leave it alone. Don't even sip on it. Just, leave it where it is. Pass that shit on to somebody that knows what to do with it, because you don't want no parts of it. And it ain't fair to drag all these other, people into the fuckery. So, and what I'll say to you brothers is, real quick before I get out of here, is, be straightforward. Be more straightforward. I know what y'all thinking. I already know what y'all thinking. You guys have tried it before. You've come to her. You've said, you know, baby, can we talk? This is how I'm feeling. Woo, woo, woo. And, you know, she flipped out. She bugged out on you. Next thing you know, you're getting all kinds of accusals and everything else. So I understand. You don't really want to keep going there. But I employ you to choose the latter. Because if you choose to not, you know, continue to be honest and dwell in an open space to where you're still wanting to benefit, you know, everyone. It's not a one-sided thing where it's like, yeah, you could be out here lying to people and everything else. Just keep coming straight forward to her. And then if you find that this woman's not being receptive, you find that, you know, nothing you have placed, you know, at her feet is something that she would consider, then you know, honestly, you may need to reevaluate that relationship. Because if you've truly come to a place where you you now desire to live this way, this is the way that you're choosing to live, you're not going to want to be stuck with a partner that's constantly denying you that. And that's where it gets tough, because sometimes people that have been together for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, this is sometimes, you know, the separating point. But yeah, so in a nutshell, I want to encourage my sisters to stand firm, plant your feet down on the ground. And if you truly are not with the shits, then tell that man you're not with the shits. And, you know, please don't come at me with that again. This is where I am with this. I'm not with that. Please don't ask me to entertain that. If that means that we need to reevaluate our relationship, then let's reevaluate our relationship, and then maybe we don't need to be together in the end of it. But, you know, what we're not going to do right now in this moment, we're not going to, you know, put me in a position where I feel like I need to waver on my part, you know, so that you can get what you want. I'm not going to do that. On that note, guys, I am so super tired, but I had to, you know, come in here, and that kind of segues into the space where I am right now. A lot of things within this new relationship were done out of appeasement from the other queen. Not in appeasement to myself either, although I would still feel the same way. I don't advocate for that regardless of the situation. Don't appease me, ever. I'd rather have the hard facts and have it be given to me straight up than to have somebody sugarcoat it and tell me, oh, here, you know, this is a piece of chocolate. Yeah, but it's filled with shit. So, you know, next time just miss me with all of that and just, you know, hand me the shit. Brothers, continue to be open. I know you guys are. I've met so many of you, and I know you guys are doing things the right way, the respectable way, the honorable way. For that, brothers, knowing that you guys are going about it the right way, I appreciate you so much for that. I honor you. I really do honor you, brothers, for that. Sisters, just, you know what? Instead of thinking, I'm going to lose this man if I don't, or this ain't going to work if I don't, instead of you know, thinking about it that way, think about how much of yourself you're losing every time you compromise on something that this man wants you to, you know, to compromise on. And he doesn't even necessarily want you to compromise on it. Just think about, you know, how many pieces of yourself you're losing every time you do something that you really don't want to do, but out of the love for this man, you're doing these things. Think about how that leaves you feeling in the end. You know, you're giving pieces of yourself away. Honestly, nobody's even taking that shit from you. Like, you're literally giving it away. So, doing things from appeasement, yeah, it's easy to say that, well, I love this man, I care for him. That's understood, but just know that you're compromising yourself. And whenever you're doing things to benefit someone else first and foremost, it almost never turns out the right way for you. So, sisters, I want you to be aware when you're making those decisions. Brothers, continue to be honest. Sisters, continue to be open. And like I said, just, you know, stand firm, stand your ground. If, you know, this is not what you want, then tell him. And then you guys figure out what you're going to do from there on out. Okay? Until next time, guys. I love you. Peace and poly.